What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Back on Skyrim, as usual. And I gotta say, wow, I changed more settings on the Oculus platform, and holy Jesus, it looks amazing. I increased, not the super sampling on Steam VR, but I increased the super sampling on that Oculus platform. I lowered it down to 72 hertz, but I increased it to about 1.3.
Fletcher's wine.
And I'm amazed. I really didn't think that I can get away with that. It looks... Man, it looks good. Very good. Surprisingly good. This whole time I had it on like regular 1.0 and at 90 hertz, which I was getting a better frame rate, but I mean, this is still good in my opinion. I mean, I could really even see the wet effects on the camera a lot better. Everything just looks crystal clear, especially from a distance, from a lot farther. And I'm surprised I'm reporting on OBS at 1080 and at 60,000 for my CBR, my constant bitrate for a 1080p. That's what I usually do. That's my formula. Which I should probably lower down to maybe about 40 or 45 even. Yeah, I'm getting some stutters. But it's well worth it. It looks great.
Front guards can take down the dragon. So can you.
Let me see if I can transition to indoors without it crashing. Man, this is beautiful. Yeah, you know what? Forget HP Reverb. I like this. This is incredible.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have a pen.
That's not what my scouts report. Sir, every day more join.
You know, I'm so stupid. I didn't really realize that I can increase the resolution on the Oculus.
It's a rebellion.
I mean, I knew there was an Oculus tray tool and all that,
Man's going to try to take my
that you could do that with, but I didn't realize, or maybe I just forgot. I don't know. That I can adjust it from the actual from the Oculus app itself.
General.
You people and your damn.
Where's this? There's a dungeon. Let me check the dungeon. Yeah, I love this game. This is so addictive. Jesus, it looks clear as frig. Wow.
You won't get anything out of me, you filthy sons and workers. I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial dogs will never break my line. Never.
I learned something new. I was watching my previous playthrough, part 9, and just want to apologize for all that weird staticky kind of thumping sound. Like that, if you could hear it. It's because we fixed the microphone. The wire that's attached to my headphone was loose, kind of dangling, so every time I move my head left or right, inadvertently it would bump into, it would kind of knock into the microphone, so it would make that really annoying thumping sound. So I found some kind of Velcro thingy, and I just kind of wrapped it around and attached it to the side of the Quest 2, with the basic default strap that the Quest originally came with. But I plan on buying another Elite strap, but just not from Oculus because, like I stated before, it freaking snapped. I don't know how it snapped. It just snapped, and it was pretty damn easy. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. Not to sound cynical, but it's freaking true. You know, it's like planned obsolescence, it's called, or something, where they make subpar products, hoping that you will break it or it goes obsolete or whatnot. And better yet, if you don't buy a warranty for something, then you got to buy a brand new one. It's kind of it's a pretty grimy thing to do, but you know, corporate greed. I have no idea where I'm going.
I stand with the storm cloaks. You imperial dogs will never break my will.
This place doesn't end. Yeah, how is that? What is that? Oh, it's a mace. No, I wanted to say I want to see how the fire torch look. Wow, that's beautiful. Very cool. This is beautiful. All right, let me put this thing away. Yeah, I'm really, I hate to repeat myself again, but I'm just really shocked that I'm able to get away with playing this game on 1.3. There's no friggin' way I would be able to play this at 90 hertz though. So I dialed it back to about 72 hertz, which is the recommended. And this is even at 72, it's fine. I think it looks good.
Leave me be, Imperial. I haven't got anything
Can't pronounce her
to say
name.
to you. You here for my next interrogation? I got nothing but time.
I can even see the dust particles a lot more
You
clear.
won't get anything out of me, you filthy sons of workers.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me make sure I don't have anything stolen, because I'm not about to do any sexual favors again. Wait. All. Let me see. Anything that's highlighted in red is pretty much stolen. Yeah. What is this? A lantern. I don't know how that happened. Let me drop that. The merest rot. Oh, it's a mushroom. Yummy. Nordic barnacle. Wow, I have 16 minor healing. I should give these to one of my followers. that. Alright, I'm not going to even read these spell forge or the spell siphoning yet. Got to look up a tutorial on how to play that, how to use those spells, because it looks really and sounds confusing. Right. I think we're good. Let's see.
I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial dogs will never break my will.
Have this guy hold.
Never.
What do you need?
I need to trade some things with you. I need to trade some things with you.
Just
Shit.
leave me all the food.
Oh, my microphone's working. Where's the potions? Oh. What's it? What's on your mind?
Let's go.
Oh no, it's not working. Damn. What the hell? Okay, my antline mic looks, I can see it under my nose thing that it's working because I see the bar going up and down. You know what, let me save it real quick. Okay. I'm gonna check. Oh god, technology is such a friggin' pain in the ass, I swear. Sound settings. Okay, this pisses me off. Hey! No, no, no. God damn it! What did I do? Okay, I had it, my default microphone to my antline, and it fucking changed by itself. Yo, what the fuck, man? Okay. Something's going on here. It's not... That's really weird. It's not even showing up. It's not even showing up. Oops. No, that's output. Oh, fuck. Come on. Cut it out. Let's look at the wrong one. Here it is. Hello. Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Alright, here you go. Alright, let's see if this works now.
Just remember, everything's better bloody.
What's on your mind?
I remember when I first signed on. The Blade Master
Alright, it
didn't have
works.
raiment my size. Had to borrow one from a Breton.
You look like
Let's go.
I hear radiant raiment is a large solution.
This guy's always standing right next to me.
Filthy sons of workers.
Alright, I'm just trying to gain points here.
I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial dogs will never break my will. Never.
This cape. I'm thinking about maybe changing the capes in the game to add some kind of physics. Weed.
I don't mind fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear radiant raiment is a large solution. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
You won't get anything out of this. Filthy sons of workers.
Alright, how do I get out of here now? Look how clear her face looks. Jeez.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun. Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in a city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General,
You people and your damn Jarls.
sir, you can't force a Nord. Accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making the move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter. But this time, share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's you Nords, sensible.
It's a cool shield. You gotta stop that shit.
Orders for the soldiers, Leggett. Make sure they're distributed as
Sir, half of the orders appear to be missing.
That is correct. Those orders have been delivered by special courier. I can't trust some of our normal distribution channels.
Understood.
How clear that is.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Stacked.
Something to report?
Tits are metal.
The General and I have our
Yeah, that looks a little
disagreements,
peculiar.
but he's the best hope for... Are you lost?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
I came here to fight for the Empire.
Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Leggett Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you.
I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion.
What kind of test?
The kind that evaluates your usefulness during duress. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse.
What's at Fort Hrogstad?
The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in.
I'm going alone?
Yes, this is a test. I don't think you're regular militia material. I want to see what you're capable of.
Consider that fort already yours.
Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier. What's the matter, soldier? What's the matter, soldier? I gave you an
I
order.
believe the
I want
Legate
that
gave you
fort,
an order.
and I want it now.
expect you to
Move
follow
it.
it. Dismissed.
Stay sharp. What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
How does one join the Imperial Legion?
Think you've got the metal, huh? Honestly, the Legion can use all the able bodies it can muster. We have our hands full. A dead king, a rebellion,
Now dragons? Skyrim's a mess. If you're serious, you're in the right place. Our headquarters is in Castle Dower. Here you'll find General Tullius, commanding our forces in Skyrim. But talk to Legate Rika. She handles the local recruiting. Until next time.
Something to report? With the rebels like this. It's only strengthening their resolve.
Your concerns are duly noted, but unfounded. I assure you, this war will be over in another 6 months.
Sir, this is costing lives of both Imperial loyalists and Skyrim citizens alike. And it's winning rebel support where they had none before.
Don't you think I know that? But these commands come straight from Cyrodiil. We must maintain order and put the rebellious Jarls in their place before we have a full-scale war on our hands.
You don't think this is a war already? Sir,
Thank you, Legate. In the future, I'll let you know.
What the fuck did I just tell you?
Sir.
This dude is a prick. Okay, I was down there already.
With the rebels like this. It's only strengthening their resolve.
Your concerns are duly noted, but unfounded. I assure you, this war will be over in another 6
Let me check the tower first.
Sir, this is...
Whoa. Damn it. Yeah, I may have to lower it down to 1.2 maybe. frame rate just got worse. No, it's okay now. Yeah, certain areas either spikes or drops.
New orders for the soldiers, Leggett. Make sure they're distributed as noted.
Sir, half of the order. Blessings of the Eight Divines upon you. How may I help? You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance?
What do the shrines do?
Those who worship at the shrines will sometimes receive boons from the gods themselves. The nature of the favors varies per deity. Please, feel free to worship at any or all of the shrines.
One of the alcoves up front is empty.
Ah, yes. That once held the shrine to Talos. But the worship of Talos was banned by the White Gold Concordat some time ago.
What's the White Gold Concordat?
It's the peace treaty that ended the war with the elves of the Almeri Dominion. The Dominion recognized the heresy of proclaiming Talos a god. Talos was a great man and a great emperor, but that does not make him a god. No matter how much the Stormcloaks may wish it were so. The strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the Eight.
Wow, look at this tree.
I didn't think you were the praying type. I hope you didn't come here on account of me.
Shut up.
Are you up for hire? Travel with me and I'll pay you.
What's your offer?
As a pilgrim, safety is a dire concern of my travels. I would love to hire you for extra protection. Now, what's your price?
Let's haggle.
All right then.
Uh-oh. What happened? Hey! Oh, shit. What happened? Okay. The game just broke. Well. I'm gonna have to restart. Damn it. Alright. Oh, man. I shall be right back. Now I know. Don't haggle in the game. Okay. Alright, I'm back. That's crazy. I can't believe my game crashed like that. Let me make sure the microphone works again. It switched over again.
Feel free to take a seat or pray at the... Huh?
What do the shrines do?
Those who worship at the shrines
Okay, much better.
sometimes receive
Alright, it
boons
works.
from gods themselves.
You, I'm not talking to you.
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through on daily trials.
Let us walk in the steps of the divines. Remind us of our place when we forget.
Follow the divine Akatosh. Akatosh is a dragon god of time. As father of dragons, he represents beginning and end. Follow or improve attacks and spells against dragons. Nice. Yeah, I'll take that.
Blessings to you. The Divines are listening. The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
For the streets? Uh-oh. Ooh, what's down here? I need a key.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome. We welcome you to worship the Eight Divines, freely and openly.
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials. Let us walk in the steps of the Divines.
Blessings of the Eight Divines upon you. How may I help you?
Good day.
How are things?
Life's not so bad. I'm independently wealthy, though I don't wear it. So it's nice to just be able to wander about and take in the sights of solitude.
Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Okay, what's going on here? Game's crashing. No, no. Please don't crash. Oh, shit. Let me get out of here.
You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance?
Yeah. Oh, no. What's going on here? Oh, come on. Yo, I might have to lower the resolution. I don't know what is happening. That is not normal. Okay, this game is freaking out. Yo, this has never happened before. All right, I'm gonna have to quit. His game is glitching out. I don't know if anybody could see it. All right, let me quit. All right, I am back. I don't know what's going on, but OBS is interfering a bit. There it is again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lower the resolution. Because when I stopped recording, it went back to normal.
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History, and scribe work when I can find some quiet time.
I'd like training in the art of speech.
Well, you've come to the right place.
And I have no money.
My papers.
Oh, hello.
What brings you here?
We're paying our respects to me dead husband. Henry and I lost his father in the war. Now, I do what I can to get by and care for Henry.
It must be hard. I'm sorry to hear that. It must be hard. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. We manage. I just have to keep Henry entertained and out of trouble. That's the really hard part.
Wow, the lighting in here looks really good. I'm just mesmerized. I can just stare at this for hours. Oh. Damn it! Motherfucker. I gotta stop that shit. I think I'm just gonna play the game and I ain't say anything anymore. No more commentary. It's really screwing my game up.
Life, death, life again, brings death upon all daylight's end. 4 mortals made a pact, dressed in blood, signed in blood. The hollows scream words unknown, knells of silence to forewarn that which cannot be unseen. Darkness fathomed daylight's dream. Signed in blood, dressed in blood, neither death nor calm nor coming spring can stop the scarlet rain or sea. For the seeds have been planted in the void, and the void planted in the seed.
Oh, that was a lovely verse. I'd like to hear another.
Verses are words, and words perverse. They speak and yet say none. Round and round, up and down, until the period comes. The pact is done, signed in blood, and all is soon forgot. For dressed in blood the evil comes, and the world is long for naught.
Tell me about this pact.
4 mortals said the words, and brought the blight upon this land. 2 knives, 1 tail, and the hour of death is soon at hand. The 3rd with sand between her toes, the 4th with ice upon his breath. Together in ritual and sunken time, they seek the dismal death. The stage is built, but the chairs are all but sterile. A place for one who sits opposed, a challenger, a champion, a hero. For when darkness fells the day and swallows the stars, all that's left to light the path is the fire that burns in mortal hearts.
Then the fates have brought me here. I am your champion.
Steel tongues and iron teeth clack day and night for but a septem's peace.
Who are you?
Names are all we are. Name it, and it shall be known. It wears a new name, wears it proud, same as the old. Mother said, your name is Guivane. Father agreed, it's a lovely name. The children called her ugly and vain. Mother said, ignore their game.
It doesn't appear as if you came from a broken home, yet something broke you.
The knives said and spoke too clear. The land will cry with pain and pray for a time when they could but fear. Mother, guide me. Father, guide me. Strength to watch it all go by me.
I suppose you have no idea how this happened to you.
Seams ran jagged on a curved dome. Shuddered, snapped, lost in moans. Thrusting pain, unending pain. Never will it after. Heart bleeds, but no blood comes. Sorrow knows only laughter. Trust was given, trust was shaken. Love she kept, so it was taken.
How do you know of this pact?
The tale said, I smell another. The knives said, you smell a corpse. Bones rattle and bones wake and smells or voices hoarse. 4 mortals made the pact, but another sat in shallows. No one sees the short, the poor, or the blind in the shadows. The 5th one heard the pact, but did not speak or sign. Shivered, trembled, fought for warmth in cold's frigid bind. In the shade to hide from shades, and say the words that fell the day.
This pact took place in a catacombs or a crypt?
The sand says, you must find the dead.
Catacombs.
The tale says, we found them. A claw is brought, a wheel is turned, and the end is near to ground them. The tale said, 4 mortals, the 5th one, in the shade to hide from shades, and say the words that fell the day.
Strange that they couldn't distinguish your smell from a corpse.
You may be right, said the tale, when iron spoke in creaks. Tremble, tremble, fear and bone, shiver fought to sneak. It corrupts the end of the tale's nose. To doubt means the plant has grown. Names are all we are. Name it, and it shall be known.
Can you be more clear? Who made this pact?
The cat whispered doubt to the knives, but its blades cut through the knee. It quivered no more, but fur sat matted, lapping meekly at its fleas. The knives nodded to frozen breath, as it read from tome of forgotten death. Flame rose, flame cold, wretched, wrenching soul of old. From the earth born anew, cleansed through blood and both defiled, water mixed with grains of sand, cut from the curve of the mother's child.
A Redguard, an Argonian, an Elf, and a Nord.
Not for scales, scales they tip toward malice and quickened life adrift. The cat whispered, the knives nodded. From the earth born anew, cleansed through blood, frozen words, conjured life. Daylight's ended, so it was said, and then the 4th was dressed in shades of red. One soul entered while the other fled. Knives cut, and the land it treads. Is it wolf or pheasant? Find it well, find it plain. All we are is in a name. Eldawin, Eldawin, a mare to be scorned. Plaintive cries and knells of death like echoes of newborn, dressed in blood, washed in white, and winter turns to windless fright. For what is lack if all is lack and day is same as night?
That's it? Well, I didn't get it right? She's not saying anything. Okay, that's it. Uh-oh. Something happened. Jeez, there's a lot of clutter down here. Whoa. See, I gotta stop saying whoa. I think that's the trigger word. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, that's it. I really like the smoke and candle effects. Oh, that's interesting. I can't... Damn it! I came in through here, and I left through there.
Speak.
Hello, gorgeous. Might you be available?
Oh, thanks for the compliment. I give special rates to big members. Show me what you've got. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
I'll come back to that.
Tendrils of thought may wind through this realm, but those tendrils bind our reality together. You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
What do you need?
My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
How can I find your master?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as the Jarl. No. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
Why do you need him back?
Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences.
Who is your master?
He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this.
How can I get to your master?
He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they can help for such an important matter. Until next time.
What the hell happened to his eyes? Come here.
Please, take pity on an old madman.
What would you do for, say, 25 septums?
What do you need? Ask anything, and please, let's keep this between us. Until next time.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Alright, these are just houses.
Hello there.
What brings you here?
To the Bard's College? Why, the performances, of course. I'm a bit of a culture aficionado. I enjoy anything involving art and culture. And there is no better place to find it in Skyrim than here in Solitude. I even hear that the museum is reopening, which should be quite exciting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lower it down to 1.2.
It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer.
That looks incredible. You can really see a lot of details.
Good day.
How are things?
Life's not so bad. I'm independently wealthy, though I don't wear it. So it's nice to just be able to wander about and take in the sights of solitude.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
I'm looking to apply to the college.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
What do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
And that's where I come in.
Yes, According to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Why did Elisif forbid the festival?
As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof.
So what is the Poetic Edda?
I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it.
What do you know about dragons?
Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested.
Has the war affected your college much?
Not much. But as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Can I help you?
Ildi, what year did the Aldmeri Dominion invade the Empire?
Late 171.
Good Ildi, soak in the lore. Yorn, what happened during the Red Year?
Loot at the Bard's College, and no, I don't give private lessons.
Explosion? Good to meet a prospective bard.
Viarmo said you could tell me about the Poetic Edda.
He's sending you after King Olaf's verse then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I figured out where it is. The verse was Svaknir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time.
So King Olaf's verse is a lost part of the Edda?
And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned. At least, that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svaknir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself.
Shit.
Remember, being a bard isn't just... A good story is 9 parts truth and 1 part fiction.
Seems like most of these are 9
Okay,
parts fiction.
I think the game's gonna crash. I'm gonna have to stop the recording again.
Return with King Olaf's verse.
Even while making parts up.
Yeah, I'm really gonna have to lower the resolution. I mean, I can play this resolution, but I can't record, so at least not, not for very long.
There are so many new stories being made right now.
Patient. Hildy, we study the heroes of the past so we can have a better understanding of the heroes of today and tomorrow. Pardon me, but I trust you've been working on your poem on the classical heroes of Skyrim.
Yes, sir, Professor. It's a war epic about old Mercury.
Man, there's a lot of books. What the hell?
I'm sure it'll be fine. Just don't be late.
How are your students coming?
Bunch of distractions, if you ask me. They just interrupt the rest of my work.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Shiro. Students are an unfortunate necessity of the college. Do try to persevere.
Yes, Headmaster.
I wish you luck in finding
What
the
year
verse.
did the Aldmeri Dominion invade the Empire? Be careful.
Take
You
two
might find
things to be a
good
good
Ilya.
teacher.
Soak in the
You know what I love about the Bard's College? It's not the stories, or the festivals, or even the women.
Vardenfell's Red Mountain.
The best thing about the college is the friendships.
Being a bard isn't just about the music.
Save your maudlin dribble for the soft bellies.
I admit, I can be a little sentimental from time to time, but it isn't always rainbows and sunshine. The competition here is just as fierce as on the battlefield.
I'll be the judge of that. Now back to your practice.
What kind of music do you play?
I've given up music, actually. These days, I mostly work with poetry, although I've been known to add a drum. I also tend to take a lot of liberties with the verse. Yorn and a lot of the Nords might not approve, but I feel an outsider's perspective is the best way for the work to evolve.
Are the bards at the college competitive?
To say the least. Aya has Pantea, Eta has Ildi. Even Edwayne has that Nord he keeps blabbing on about. And I have Yorn.
Just don't be late.
What kind of rivalry do you have with Yorn?
A natural one. You see, we're similar in a lot of ways. We both got deep, baritone voices. We're both good with the lute, but better with the drum. There's only one real difference between us, but it's a big one.
Wait, don't tell me. It's your complexion, right?
Ha ha ha, no, but I guess you have a point. What I meant was we have completely different tastes.
How would you say your tastes differ from Yorn's?
He likes the big, sweeping epics. Stories about war, gods, and dragons. Which is fine, but I prefer tales about people. My work focuses on the war that goes on inside us.
Are you a student at the college?
For the next 10 minutes. Today's my last day. I'm going to travel Skyrim for a bit and see if it can inspire me. Maybe I'll run into you again someday. After all, Nirn's a big place, but a small world. Good to see you.
How do you and Yorn get along? How do you and Yorn get along?
He's the brother I never had. Some people think of competition as survival of the fittest, when it's really about making each other better. But either way, the important thing is they're competing, and with competition comes progress.
Can you recite a poem?
Gladly. What will it be?
The Warrior's Charge.
Certainly. One of my favorites. An old poem of the Red Gods.
Bards, Fletchers, wine. Ugh. I don't like this city.
wish all... It's an honor to have Viarmo for instruction on drum. But it's... And why the person who writes it? Farewell, stranger.
Youngest bard at the... Anything I can do for you, I will.
Be careful. You're new here, right? Welcome to the Bard's College. It's like a musical museum.
The classical heroes of Skyrim, yes?
Yes, sir, Professor Germain. It's a war epic about Mercular's last stand.
I'm sure it will be fine. Just don't be late.
You know, I don't get the impression that I'm very well liked at the college.
What can I do for you?
It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer.
Only reason I'm so good with a lute is because I'm old. It takes
I
a
have
lifetime
faith
to
that
learn.
you'll return with King Olaf's verse.
Good to meet a prospective bard. Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse.
You found the Bard's College Kitchen. Congratulations.
How are your students coming along?
Possibly. Aya is my star pupil. None of the others can hold a candle to her, especially on that wretched ill.
Try not to play favorites, Lady Atea. It does a disservice.
Yes, Headmaster.
Weapons only as good as its wields. They should fetch a high price from the Imperial army.
Right you are, Elf. Or even from the rebels, if they've got enough money to make a competitive offer.
As always, Lord, your loyalty is a shining example to us all.
Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory
The
that I would never
Imperials
have
are good for
expected from a
business.
human,
Business is
even a
good for
rebel.
Skyrim.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Have you come to visit the Harquin? Well, get
In line. I've been waiting for weeks on account of that clumsy oaf of an executioner.
I'm not playing with you, Kai. You play me.
You're right to be angry. The executioner here couldn't dice a carrot.
So you have seen it too. You were lucky then. Not that it would have mattered much with that brutish outfit you're wearing. The execution I witnessed was nothing short of a node to incompetence. It took 2 cuts to slice off the head. The first cut being so poor it squirted blood all over a couple of elven dignitaries standing up front. I offered my handkerchief to the lady, as is custom, but instead she reached for my cloak and wiped the blood all over the fur.
I swear, these seats are about as comfortable as mammoths.
Well, I think I gotta turn it off now.
None root oil.
I'm falling asleep anyways.
Are you trying to wash my cloak or light it on 7? One of my ancestors strangled a bear. First of all, as for some and if it's true, in fact, I think I'll pay the Jarl of Windhelm a visit. I hear he actually values Nord heritage. What is it? You mean you haven't heard it already? Didn't your mother... Let's see. It happened in a cave somewhere in Hivestad, I believe. It was winter, I think. What am I saying? Of course it was winter. Every good Nord story happens in winter. Now, where was I? Not just any bear, mind. The Jarl, that's when he... Gothheim didn't carry any bear traps or poisons, or even a weapon with him. All he had was the hands that gods... They say when God... Groth. Anyways, where was I? Oh, when God... That's when God... As they fell to the ground, Gothheim had one arm around Groth's throat. Groth... It was a race. Let's see. Not just any bear. The Jarl. That's when he... Gothheim didn't carry any bear traps or poisons, or even a weapon with him. All he had was the hands that gods gave him, and his noble blood. Do you want to hear the story? Or do they say Groth? Anyways, where was... When God... That's when... As they... It was a race. Let's see. Not just any bear, mind you. He was as tall as a giant, with paws the size of a wagon. And he was... The Jarl sent up... That's when he heard about... Gothheim didn't carry any bear trap. It has... He met Groth in the... They say Groth. Anyways, where was I? All right. My ancestor Gothheim, true to his name,
Greetings.
withstood the mighty beasts.
I assume you're the
was
high
Hulk,
This
as
place
was
could
his
use more
riches.
drinks, and I am thirsty.
Hired help? Who do you think I am?
I was mistaken then. You did have that dogged look about you, however, as if struggling for your next meal.
What are you doing here?
Why? What else? I am Florian de Gab, bard extraordinaire and a lovable rogue that the wives of Tamriel just can't get enough of. Song is my life and my trade, and I have been from the heights of High Rock to the depths of Black Marsh. The pleasure is all yours.
A bard, Why am I not surprised? A bard, huh? Why am I not surprised?
Who am I to stop you?
Folks at court won't admit it, but Sibyl Stentor scares us all to death. Something just ain't right about that Sibyl. You know, I've never seen her eat a thing. That can't be natural. Do you have business with the court? That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim, but we must have the support. Should they accept her rule, we will have... Absolutely not. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away.
Steward, I have an idea that might help to bolster the morale of our people in this difficult... time. I think we shall have a grand parade, and let General Tullius march his troops from the Blue Palace to Castle Dower.
So that's what I look like.
What a fine idea, my Jarl. However, I would suggest we wait until the war has ended. After all, the General needs his soldiers out in the field, fighting battles against the Stormcloaks.
I must protest, my Jarl. A parade would make you an easy target for a Stormcloak assassin. You're safer here in the...
Be quick. I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few. I was a member of the court during the reign of Toryg's father. It was Toryg who appointed me to the position.
Yes, my Jarl.
Very. I helped raise him. I was, to my shame. Because Toryg's father Islot had held Skyrim. No. But Ulfric, I don't think if Ulfric had asked Toryg to... Because Toryg wasn't ready to let it fall apart. I have no time or patience for a student. Perhaps the College of Winterhold will take a look. Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your
If you
blood.
have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
Do you like my outfit?
It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent.
It was made by Radiant Raiment.
Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon.
Do you trust General Tullius?
A question I am all too familiar with. One my very thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have?
Shit. Uh-oh.
Not yet, no. This land, only then will I take my right, because that Ulfric covenant, and so he... When Ulfric... That is all I will say. For it grieves me to speak of it. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Do you have business with the... Of course he does. Maybe you'll pay... She may be... You do well to remember that. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
If you've come to file another complaint, I won't deign to hear it. If my presence is that much of an issue, tell it to the steward. Everyone whines and moans about how loosely I flap my tongue, as if Thane Erikur's eccentric love life were not a matter of public knowledge. And for the last time, I am not a Thalmor agent here to destabilize the court. You're thinking of my terribly unfashionable twin sister, Mithril. My name, on the other hand, is Nithril, and I am both an attendant of the court and someone worthy of your confidence. Are you daft? I don't have a sister. It was a joke. The cleverness of which was apparently lost on you. Oh, it seems the people of Skyrim appreciate puns about as little as they appreciate. Just the other day, nor should Sorex continue to fawn over a woman that denied him decades ago. There is a threshold, after all, when a childhood infatuation stops being cute, starts being creepy. Sorex doesn't... Oh, I don't know. But I suppose we all have our own preferences. I'm more curious about yours. Does the adventurer fancy a demure, submissive female?
All lovers have their quirks. Mine happen to involve goats and Daedra.
Oh, you're no fun at all. For a second, I thought you were being serious. Oh, very well then. Leave me in suspense.
I'm almost afraid to ask. Any interesting rumors?
Ever notice how pale the court mage is? I know Sybil never leaves the palace during the day, but that in itself is quite strange. And it gets stranger. She never eats, and some of the servants have reported odd noises emanating from her quarters in the dead of night. Given her penchant for hunting vampires, some of the servants think we may be dealing with a werewolf. Not that I believe anything of the sort. Aya never used to cover... Now, he reminds me of the sort of man whose wife disappears mysteriously, and all his neighbors are just shocked that he would be a suspect.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for.
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, young Elisif. But about the cave?
I would have someone take care of
Don't crash.
as well, but
Yeah, it's gonna crash. Fuck. Stop it. Stop it. Alright. That's it. I'm gonna have to cut it out. It's glitching out. Pretty bad. Alright, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. I enjoy playing it, and I will continue the next part tomorrow except I'm about to lower the resolution. All right, take care, everybody, and good night. Bye-bye.